Okay, this is for assignment 11, doing orange stuff here, and we're going to be talking about some of the processes going through or that we have gone through to kind of analyze the reviews of this restaurant. So first we started by getting our Corpus add-on in, getting that installed, and importing the data set from there. And then we added this little Corpus viewer to kind of check it out, see what was going on, see the wordage that people were using in some of the reviews. And then we pre-processed the text, which this essentially, we were able to eliminate a lot of the non-essential characters and words in the text that don't really add value for the context of the reviews, which we are trying to decipher. So we put that in there to pre-process, as is stated, and kind of filter out a lot of that fluff and things that we didn't need in there. And then from there, we added the bag of words, which, it went in and counted the frequency of certain words that were being used and further kind of took the remainder after we filtered out the fluff and then assorted it and started getting counts of reoccurring words that were used in throughout all the reviews. And then we went in and added the selected columns per the video that was posted to take out the term liked that was being used in there, which liked being people either were agreeing or disagreeing with a review. And instead of counting liked as a word that was describing the restaurant, it was a separate word describing the review. So we were able to filter that out and then actually use it as a kind of a like-disliked way to analyze the reviews as well into ones and zeros. So actually, the liked was like the restaurant, excuse me, not the comments. Whether they liked or disliked the restaurant. So from there, we were able to we added on a data table just to kind of get a little visual on what was going on here. We can see that we got our liked equals 1 or 0 if not liked. We got that filtering, and then we got all these different words being used in here that are being pulled out and being counted, and then the actual reviews themselves in the far left column. And then we add our little word cloud here to see kind of the most reoccurring words that were happening throughout all of this, all these reviews, to kind of graphically display what the bag of words did by, again, counting how many times these came up. And so the biggest words, or the most recurring words that we have, are good, food, back, great, best, service, place, like, go, time, would, really. So they appear to all be very positive words, or they could be used very positively. Like the word food, it could be great food, good food, best food, or it could be terrible food. Food was not good, things like that. So that is one kind of piece of the puzzle there with the context of this. We see bad actually occurs on the outside here. Never. Those are very strongly negative words. Disappointed. Minutes. I wouldn't imagine. I imagine this would be to a wait time. Probably not in a positive context. Never. I already said that one. So yeah, we can kind of see that. We got a lot of kind of ambiguous words in here besides like great. You know, back, never go back, or will always go back. You know, so it shows the most recurring words, provides some context, but there can be some discrepancies in there as well. And then we got our distances here, which finally led to our hierarchical clustering. And let me see if I can just kind of move my camera around here. So we'll start. I'm going to start way back out here with just the two different clusters that we have. So you can see at the top we got this blue cluster going on, and at the bottom we have this massive red cluster. So right now it's filtering by liked, so all we see is a bunch of ones and zeros. But I found it interesting, actually, when you switch it to review, I think it's more telling. So we can see that from what I've noticed is how many times certain words occur in here, or maybe this is the most reoccurring words, or it's using the words good, you know, good, 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 to attach or to group these all together. And, you know, we can see some negative comments in here too. So don't go there if you're looking for good food. So again, filtering by the word count in here, you know, food is good, food was very good, food wasn't good. So it looks like, you know, food and good, service, you know, these are kind of the words that are filtering by up in here. And then down here, you know, maybe these are more other words that are very similar. I haven't really taken time to check a lot of these out, but you know, definitely, 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 never, never. You know, it's just, it seems like it's all filtering by words, but we can see, you know, I've never been treated so bad. Never had anything, or I will never go back to this place and will never ever recommend this place to anyone. You know, so lots of differences in there. And then we can take this kind of down. Let's go right here. And then so we start to see more grouping happen. You can still see food and good kind of being the top ones up there. Down here, it's a lot of you know, it seems like a lot of negative kind of comments in this second group using the words back. You know, I will go back, I will never go back. Will never ever go back and told many people what had happened. Say no more. And then here it seems like we're getting more filtered into the words relating to service. Service was fine, service is friendly and inviting. Kind of service in the staff is getting rated here, where this is the food. And then these just seem to be more general comments about the experience. Food was terrible, he was terrible, terrible management. Service here leaves a lot to be desired. So this seems more kind of a hodgepodge of adjectives and things about service and food. And then a lot more great. It looks like the word great is being used quite a bit in here. Very positive affirmations. So yeah, you know, just a lot of it's just the grouping of the words and how they relate to each other. It's very interesting. But honestly, based on, I mean, the things I've seen in here, I feel like with the amount of just negative, very negative things people have said, I don't know if I'd want to eat here. Not gonna lie. But this is a very cool tool, just in the fact that, you know, you can really group up, you can kind of sort the reviews in a sense, by using this clustering technique. So it's very interesting. I enjoyed this assignment. And looking forward to learning more of using this stuff.